Alright, before I even begin this video, I'm just gonna let you know that I am extremely crossfaded, and I had a really rough day at work, and I just feel the need to talk about this cell phone company. So, I'm not even gonna waste time. Let's get right into it.
Go, you and I, destination, who decides? Take off, crash, land, I don't wanna lose it.
Alright, so, the company that I wanna call, well, I'm gonna change the name for security reasons because, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna call them, how about Curve Chat? Yeah, so Curve Chat is straight trash. I freaking hate them. Okay, so my job is, I work for a cell phone company, and I pretty much port your number from one carrier to another, whether it be port in or port out. Either or, that's my job. That's all I'm gonna leave it at. So, in my job, I encounter some interesting people. Like, there's some cool people, then there's those people that have no fucking idea what they're doing. But I digress. The point is, I'm here to talk about this Curve Chat company. And if you will, this will probably be like a really, really weird rant. Because, like, well, currently, Gentleman Jack is really bringing the most out of me. Let's talk about Curve Chat. It's you know, a basic plan. You can buy them from your store, you know, refill them up with cards and stuff, you know, get your little plan and stuff. What they don't tell you is when, hey, you want to keep your number and you want to port over to a different service provider, it's such a fucking hassle. Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you how much a hassle this is. Like, oh my god. I had a customer, right? Let's call him Mark. Yeah, Mark's a nice name. This guy's just like, hey, what's up? How you doing? I'm actually calling because I'm trying to port over to you guys, right? So, and I've been on the phone with them for about 6 hours. I'm sitting there just like, oh man, like, yeah, that's rough. Like, you know, sitting there is just like, when I get a call or a phone call, it's not just like, hi, thank you for calling such and such companies. What can I help you with? No, I'm that type of dude that's just like, yo, what's up, man? How you doing? What can I help you with? Like, yo, I'm like literally relating with the customer. Like, literally, like, we're doing things that are just like fucking throwing a ball around, stress ball, squeezing, just like chilling, not really doing much. Everybody's just like doing their own thing, and I'm just like sitting there not doing anything. And I'm the type of person, even though my ADD acts up a lot, I'm the type of person to just get along with people. Like, the moment I get a call, I'm just like, it's a call. Yeah, so sorry. Anyways, yeah, we're homies. Like that's what it is. It's all about. That's what all that shit is about. It's like, we're homies. And I'm just that type of rep that's that cool. I'm not gonna toot my horn, but I've had like a pretty good reviews with what I do. I'm just like, you know, I'm a people person. I like to talk, and I know for a fact people are just like, wow, man, you're just really fast at what you do. It's like, well, I catch on to like things that are really, really, really easy, and it just doesn't faze me, you know? Damn, I'm getting off the topic. Anyways, back to Curve Chat. This company right here is, let's get back to Mark. So Mark is just like, hey, I really need help, man. I'm just like, yo, yeah, Mark, I'm gonna help you. Don't even worry about it. Dude, don't sweat it. Dude, I got you. Like, this guy is just like freaking out because he's been on the phone for 6 hours trying to do the simplest thing, which is just port over. Which is okay. I understand that. And the thing is, when you spend that long on the phone, your patience level is just like not there. And I understand that. I mean, like, dude, nobody wants to be talking on the phone for 6 fucking hours trying to port over a number, which is a simple process. Well, anyway, Mark is like, hey, can you please help me get this? And I'm just like, yeah, man, I can surely do that for you. Man, trust me, I can get this done in a jiffy. So I call up. I can't do this video right now. I straight up said the fucking company's name. So, anyways, I call up Curve Chat, and I'm just like, hey, this is Gabe calling from such and such company, and I'm calling on behalf of Mark to get the number transfer pin. And I get this person who's just like, oh yes, sure, yeah. It's Mr. Mark on the line. And I'm just like, yeah, let me go ahead and transfer over. So I conference the call in, and you know, they introduce each other. And this is where everything begins to go downhill, into a downhill spiral. You might as well put a rucksack on your back and just walk uphill. It's just all uphill from there. Yeah, that was the situation that was about to unfold. And I knew for a fact we were going to be in trouble as soon as this rep said, oh yes, Mr. Mark, let me just place you on hold real quick. 15 minutes later. Oh yes, I'm just checking the system. I'll be right back. I'm gonna place you on hold real quick. 6 minutes later. Oh yes, Mr. Mark. Unfortunately we cannot provide the number transfer. What? Why didn't you just say that in the beginning? I'm sitting there just like, sir, why didn't you just tell us that? You made us pretty much waste a total of 20 minutes. Probably more, just for you to tell us that. Well, what can you do? What can you help us with? Now, I've worked with Curve Chat before when I first started my job, and they were so easy to work with. I'm talking about call them up. Hey, we need such and such's information so we can get the number transfer pin. Okay, conference the call. Oh, hey, such and such. I am representative speaking. I am going to give you number transfer pin. Here is number transfer pin. Thank you. Have a nice day. That's how those calls went. Recently, they changed things, and now you have to text certain things to a certain number, and that's how you get it. And half the time, people don't even get it for a total of 4 hours later. Now, I don't know if you realize people might be in a rush for things, but yeah, everybody's having trouble with this. Like, I've come across this, is not the first time. I've had people literally have to change their phone numbers because they could never get the number transfer pin. There's no way to release that number, and I know how important phone numbers are, especially with businesses. Everything that, you know, your number has to do with everything. Your numbers become a part of your life. Once you have a number, you stick with it. You have friends that know you by that number. If you just change your number, everything is just, you have to restart over. It feels like we're starting everything over, but in a small scale, you know? And that's what people were trying to avoid. And I feel like Curve Chat is not getting that concept, you know? They're not getting the concept of saying, oh man, this person has a business. This person really needs this number. Maybe let me see what I can do to help. No, they straight up tell you that they will not help, no matter what. Now back to the story. Mark is like, sir, listen to me, please. I really need to keep this number. This number is tied to a business that I have. I own my own business. I'm a small businessman, and I really need this number. Please, just help me. I'm sorry, sir. Do you have the Curve Chat app? We could try to get it from there. And of course, Mark has the app. So, Mark opens the app, and we're looking. I'm even trying to like Google it and see like I can find a way to navigate through this thing so I can help him, because this guy is like heart whole. He's been on the phone for 6 hours and he's still jolly, still having hope in his eyes, still spiraling downhill. Just keep that in mind. So we finally get the app open, and we're searching, and you know, we're searching through this app for this thing to generate the pin. And unfortunately, we can't find it. Now we have a problem, because now Mark is not hopeful anymore. Mark is starting to sound a little ragey, just a little rage against the machine, just a little, just a little Tom Morello in there, Yeah, so yeah, now I know I have a situation on my hands. I know my ass is safe. I've done nothing but help Mark. I've done nothing but help this guy. But for this Curve Chat representative, he is about to get lit the fuck up. So Mark is just like, okay, bud, I don't have nothing. You've told me nothing in the past freaking 35 minutes on this phone call. You need to give me my PIN and release my number now. And when you work at a call center, like, people, you can comment about this, like, seriously, like, when you work at a call center, there's a lot of stuff you will expect to take going in. Today, like, you may not get yelled at all, but one day might be the day you get yelled at. And you gotta sit there and take it. And I've seen some people not be able to take that. I've seen people yell back. I've seen people cry. I mean, there was people that did pushbacks. And let me tell you, the way this rep handled it astonished me. Not the astonishing kind of astonished me. More like, whoa. I never expected anybody to sit there and have no soul in their voice while talking to this guy. While this man literally erupts on him. Has no soul, not even a care in the world in his voice. So this is pretty much how this argument went. The IMEI is not in there. So what can I do next? Can you open the details? I've already done that. What else can I do? Well, in the details, what did it say? The IMEI that I gave you. Well, that is incorrect. Well, what's the IMEI? I cannot tell you. Why can't you tell me? I'm sorry, sir. I can't tell you because it's for your own safety. What? Like, seriously, for your own safety. This guy gave you all the information in the world. And you still can't give him the information. And then I chimed in like, hey, well, what if I get off the line and maybe you yourself give him the requirements that he needs to port over to us? Well, no, that will not work because we still need to verify the IMEI, and that's not the correct IMEI. Well, how do we get that? I cannot tell you that. So I gave you all the information that I have about myself personally. I gave you all the information that I have to do with my account. I gave you all the information to release information verbally from my account, and you still can't do anything? I'm sorry, Mr. Mark, but no. Well, what can you do? And then we get the silent treatment. It's like this rep was just like, screw it, I don't even want to talk anymore. I've told this guy everything I had to. I'm just gonna stay silent on the line while they try to figure this out. And me, I'm the guy who's just like, well maybe if I talk to the rep. Mark finally snaps and he just starts blowing up on the rep, and this guy just stays silent. And the first thing he says when he talks again is just, I'm so sorry I'm not able to help you. Thank you for being rude to me. You have a nice day. Bye-bye. And disconnects. And I don't know what happened to Mark because he disconnected. All I heard in the end was, are you kidding me? This is becoming a huge problem for no reason. I don't know why. I mean, another call I had was just like super strange because like it was just like crazy, but I'll get into that later. But the fact is, when Curve Chat has customers, when you're a Curve Chat customer and you call into Curve Chat to request something when you're wanting to port out to another provider, you should be expected to, getting the right information. That's not the case. So if you have Curve Chat, and if, I can't say the name because of, come after me. But yeah, if you have curve chat, like, and you know exactly what I'm talking about, please just be wary when you port out. Make sure you have the account number, which is your IMEI. Make sure you have a number transfer pin that can be generated through your phone. Do not turn in your phone and not get a number transfer pin. Please do not turn in your phone and not get a number transfer pin. As long as you can get that IMEI and number transfer pin, you will be fine. I'm sorry, I did not mean to go on a rant, but yeah. See ya.